the chips are the way to go. You're going to have your reference, you're going to have your idea, but for the most part, we're all still working with chips. So, does this look familiar? Do you do this at all? The chip? A chip. Okay. So this is generally how it starts. You get your chip and you bring it home and put it on your wall and you ask everybody who comes in, how do you like the chip? Yes? Okay, so there's a little problem with this. And this is really where the lessons of tonight, what I would like you to have as a takeaway message to make it easier for you to really nail down some really good color decisions. No color lives alone. And you can't choose a color by looking at only one. It's all about the relationship of that color to other colors. Does everybody get that? Does that make sense? So in order to choose a color that would work with this brick, that I did not want to be terracotta, my color choice, I started with the pink, but then I added what in truth are probably more logical decisions to go with the pink. And I like to suggest that when you do come here and pick up your chips and go home on maybe Friday, before you come, is you pick up a few chips and get pretty extreme with where you think maybe you might want to go. So here, I was looking for a color that would work with the brick that was not terracotta. I picked pinky, rosy brick colors and very gold. But what this did for me is it convinced me, it made it obvious to me that this pink would push the brick color just enough for it to work if I went with the pink. Does it look like it stands out too much to anyone here? Yeah, so it kind of settles in there. You could have put the hottest pink and the most coarse orange here, and then you just eliminate what you don't like, and eventually you're able to narrow down what feels the best. Now, I like to think I'm a pro at this, and I knew I wanted the pink, and there wasn't really going to be too much discussion about it, but still I went through this, and it got me to here. After I put the pink up on my new cabinets, I did put a terracotta glaze over them. No, that's my professional cabinet maker. I am a professional painter. So, now I have a collection of all things pink, and I love pink. I have pink linens, pink dishes, pink everything. So for me, the pink was something that I wanted. The house is historic. It may feel like, to many people when they walk in the room, whoa, why does she have all that color in the corner? But it's an open floor plan. The room is gray. There's a lot of hardwood flooring. And even though this is a big decision to put pink on a built-in, what it did is it grew the brick. That whole architectural feature expanded in the room. And an architectural feature is the simplest and easiest thing to work with. If you have, now you have a room that already has cayenne on the wall. So you can work out of that color. If you have a brick fireplace, if you have a beautiful piece of furniture, if you have a wonderful sofa, we all have to work from something. And then, once we have our something, we have to work with more than one color at a time. Make sense?